Danny, 1-0 win in the end. Nice to get a late goal on, that we scored for once, wasn't it? Someone give us your thoughts after that.
I thought first half we were absolutely terrific. All I said, if that were Man City playing, they'd be ranting and raving about them. Yes, it was 0-0 at half time, but it was attack against defence. Created 10, 11, 12, 13 chances. Not been ruthless enough to put the ball in the net. Their keepers made some terrific saves. Great defending from Bedworth. And overall, the first half really pleased. Second half, not so much. And all credit to Bedworth, I think they had the best 2 chances in the second half, which they could have snuck and went 1-0. Not deserved, but on the balance of play at that time, yeah, I thought they made 2 good chances and should have scored. And they've been punished in the end with play right to the death. And I think overall got a deserved win.
2 big saves from Rich second half, wasn't it? Because probably until the goal went in and we kept trying, Rich kept us in the game at that point, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely, and that's what he's there for. Again, I think we were sloppy. Again, not really anything like that they've opened us up. It's just a straight on ball which has gone through, dissected us, and their lads, I think it was different players, but they've had 2 good chances one-on-ones. For me, they've got to do better, but I'm giving Rich all the credit. He's made the saves I needed.
And on Luke Shaw, he's been a revelation since he's come back in. I think that's his 3rd goal already, he's a couple of assists, but you and Adam know how good he is, don't you?
Yeah, he's top drawer, same with Gooch and same with Wrighty, Doyley, Steve Towers. Curtis Burrow's done a real good job playing in there today. Alex Dean, another good game. No one's playing, they're all on top of the games, but we've got to be a little bit more ruthless. And when we're creating them chances, we've got to make a better ratio and put the chance away. But I'm just glad we kept going and going and going. And in the end, it's not the point.
And we'll touch on it. And Cairo's gone through. Everyone thinks it's a penalty. The lad sat on the floor with his head in his hands, and somehow, how does the referee adjudge Cairo to have dived?
I don't know. I mean, he's the only one who's in the ground. I think the linesman's seen what I've seen. I think everyone's seen it. And for me, it's a bit of common sense here. Hopefully, it's been taped. Hopefully, it's been seen. But if not, like I say, go and ask their keeper who's saying it's a Stonewall penalty. If the keeper's saying that on the opposition side, then I think sometimes you've got to say, no, you're wrong. And no way should he be facing a ban and a fine when it's not needed. So hopefully the referee will have some common sense. Hopefully we can have a word with him when we're allowed to go in and the common sense prevails.
But is that because we could have obviously, not that we scored the penalty, but we could have gone 2-0 up if we had scored the penalty, but then somehow we're playing the last 4 minutes of added time with 10 men, and that could have also impacted us, as well as Cairo missing further games. It
does, and again, they're only human. I mean, I'm probably one of the biggest critics of referees or whatever, but again, it's a tough job. But if they can't make the simplest of decisions, right, then they need to be assessed and have a look at. I mean, anyway, it can cost someone the job, it can cost someone a livelihood, and they don't realise that. I mean, these people are getting paid, and the fans are coming in paying good money, not to watch the referee, to watch a game of football. And yes, we give balls away, we make the wrong choices as managers and assistants, but they've also got to hold their hand up and say, I'm sorry, yeah, it was a mistake, and I don't think he will.
It's been a good Christmas period, hasn't it? That's 3 wins in a row. Is it nice to put a bit of a run together now, some points on the board?
Yeah, again, expectations are high of the team. We expect a lot of them, and sitting around outside the playoffs, so they ain't good enough, and we expect to be in the playoffs now, and it's going to be tough. There's a lot of good teams in the league. There's a bunch of probably 6, 7, 8 teams who are going to be vying for 4th and 5th, and we need to be one of them, and winning games well.
And next up, Helzo away on Saturday. We're going to be without Doyley suspended. Kalern still injured, I imagine, and is Towers going to be back for next Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bit of a folly strain, but again, we will assess it later in the week. Hopefully get a couple of players back, but whoever goes out needs to put a shift in, and when we put a shift in, we'll be a match for most sides.